All right, all righty. I'm back at it, homie. It don't stop, man. Listen, I'm trying to get in this league. I'm trying to get there, man. Listen, I got I ain't gonna tell you all my business. I'm trying to get there. I'm trying to perfect these skills. I'm trying to get there. I'm trying to do it all. Shout out to all y'all who stopped by, man. This the back end. They said, man, I had somebody hit me up, like one person. Hey, bro, make a back end. Man, I made a few lockdowns that are back ends. Them hybrid locks. They could be used as back ends, but people want to see like pure type of back ends. All right, so I'm gonna show you specific back ends, role specific stats to go with them as well. So you can see this. I call this one a Draymond Green. And y'all already know why. Off the bat, we got the 6'8", 242. We got the 6'8", 242, 7'4" wingspan. The reason we be dropping the wingspan to 7'4" is to get that Tracy McGrady. I'll show you a few without that as well. All right, Tracy McGrady is a base jump shot that was really good. I'm not so sure how good it is now. All right, so let's start off with the shooting, man. The close contact, the dunks, the driving, the in game. This all right. So you see, you got a 73 driving dunk, a 73 standing dunk. That's so you can get everything everywhere. You got every badge. All right, tied to dunking. You ain't known for dunking. Yo, remember you a back end. You do got the 83, the 87 midi. All right. We got the 69 free throw. And we could, I don't know why, but it is there. That's what it's there because that's where it landed at. 68 pass accuracy, which, like, this is a traditional back end and the type of defense. I'll explain it to you. We got the 30 ball handle and the 40 speed with ball. You ain't gonna be creating much offense. You're probably gonna be sitting in a corner. You know what I'm saying? Waiting on that three or the drive. But on defense is where you're gonna hang your hat at. And this is where you're gonna be overall a menace. You're gonna be an overall menace right here. You'll be able to guard the interior. You'll be able to guard the perimeter. You'll be able to steal. You'll be able to block. All right. Now you see the low offensive rebound at 48 and the high defensive at 93. What's the reasoning behind this? All right. Well, the reason you got the 88 interior defense, even though a lot of times, you don't really play interior, is because you will be the back end. The back end has to be able to defend the perimeter, jump out on them, get a steal if need be. You got gold, everything gold. Perimeter, you everything gold except you can't get the speed on the fast feet, the acceleration. But you got the clamps, you got everything. All right, you got the interior defense, you got the steal, and you got the block. The interior is because you're gonna have to chase that cutter. And that interior, in case you don't block it, you just wall up on him, boom. The reason you got the low offensive and the high defensive is because of the box out beast. It gives you a Hall of Fame box out beast. And really, in most sets, as a power forward, you're gonna be just boxing out. You're gonna be boxing out that one dude. You know what I'm saying? And letting the center come grab the boards. That's how a lot of them play. That ain't how all of them play. I'll show you some more bills, but this will be this is a Draymond back end, man. I'll show you bills with I've played in a system where they don't even play the power forward at the back end. The power forward is in the corner, the back end is the center is in the corner. And the one, two, and three all got defense and offense. They can all do everything. Some of them a little bit more than others. Locke, the most defensive, but he can play offense as well. You know what I'm saying? Like he can really so all three of them can just switch everything. That's how they do it. And we catch everybody cut if they slipping. So instead of everybody rotating, three people rotating, hey, cutting off the left. You see the left, well then the left, the center get it. I mean, depending on where the center and the power forward position. If they cutting off the right, then the other one on the right get it. You go for them. You know what I'm saying? And we play aggressive defense like that. I mean, listen, I ain't nobody yet. I will be. But this is what this is used for. You might say, why you ain't got the high offense? That's why, because you ain't going for the boards really. You just going for the box out. So that's why you're getting a high box out beast. So you can make sure you box out. Now the 90 strength should be 95, but on this particular build it's 90. All right. But on most of them, I'll show you one where it's built like how I said. The power forward plays the corner. He don't play the back end. See, the back end is played by the three, the lockdown, and the lockdown has got to build like how I have showed you on the hybrid lockdown. I think the hybrid lockdown too high interior and high block. So the power forward is just there to get high rebounds, he gets high blocks, he got perimeter still like a center would, just to cut off the passing if you throw it to the corner. But he got high interior, high steal, I mean high block and high boards. Like a center basically. Like a program center, you know what I'm saying? But just as a power forward. And I'll show you him too. They just as good. Like I said, if you in a system where you sitting in the corner and you ain't the back end, and mostly everybody do the same thing. So that's why the power forward gets the most strength. So they put the power forward as a secondary lock. Basically as a hybrid lock, but they don't use them. They don't get the real loadouts. And some of them are really good. They just do what they do. You see them on there. We all watch them. They do good. Anyway, this is the Draymond Green inspired back end. This your back end where you actually be back ending. All right. So there you have it. You see what it is. Two-way spot up threat. Shout out to Josh Smith. Shout out to Al Horford.